Hey guys, what's up? This is Zach with Side Instructor Novi. Guys, I'm here in the glorious Columbia, Missouri today. We're in town for this particular session. Guys, I want to go over our 3033R, just our 3R Yellowstone package. Okay, guys, just like all my other videos that you see on our website, you can click into those particular package and watch my walk around videos. Guys, I'm here today because I just want to go over once again our 3R package. Tell you a little bit about the tractor, the trim level of the tractor, obviously what are some features, that make this tractor, above some of the other selections in the 3 Series line. Obviously I have videos out there on the 3E series and the 3D series, okay? But guys, first off, I just want to show you the tractor. So obviously, just like all of our other tractors, the 3 obviously standing for our 3 Series tractor, okay? You see that this one is a 33 horse and it's the R series. So you can, so just to point out right off the bat, we can get this particular tractor up to a 46 horse or a 39 horse, okay? So 33, 39, or 46, okay? And then obviously it's the R series tractor. So in comparable to what was different, comparable to like our 3E series or our 3D series, guys, this particular tractor is just, it's more of the Cadillac and it's more of the premium type of tractor in this particular lineup, okay? And you might ask, well, Zach, why that is, okay? Biggest thing is that's really nice about this particular tractor, guys, it's got a lot heavier frame and it's a little bit more bulkier, obviously, than the 3E and the 3D, okay? So you'll see that right off the bat. When you started looking at it and expecting it over, you'll see that it's got a heavier duty front end, it's got a front end gear system and a front end axle, okay? You're gonna see on the rear end also, that it's just a lot heavier duty. This tractor weighs roughly about 1,000 pounds more than the 3E and the 3D, okay, which is pretty awesome. And that's just it. This tractor is great for that mid to large size property, guys. If you want to pull a 5 to 6 foot brush hog or a tiller, if you maybe want to do, we sell some of these tractors to customers that have very, very small hay operations. Maybe they have a square baler and a sickle mower and a small rake. These are some options that you can do. One of the great things that I love to point out to customers right off the bat about this particular tractor, this is the first tractor in John Deere's compact utility lineup that Deere, it's actually a factory installed HVAC system cab, okay? You'll see that on some, so when you get to looking around at our horsepowers at 33, 39, and 46, you can see where it comes with that. And you've got different options on cabs as well, guys. You have a standard cab, you have the deluxe cab is what we call it, and then you also have the snow cab, okay? You want any more information, stop into your dealership and take a look at those, okay? Obviously, guys, so let's take a look at the tractor, okay? This particular one that I have here with today, this is the 3033R, like I said, okay? So this particular one has got the R4 industrial tires, front and rear, okay? This is a select four-wheel drive tractor with differential lock in the rear, all right? This particular one today that I'm gonna show you is the power reverser model, okay? It's got 3 different gear ranges, okay? 3 different gear ranges, and then it has 4 different gears to be able to switch. So we call that a 12-12 power reverser is what that is, okay? Very similar to some of the bigger tractors that I've shown videos on, and very similar to that power reverser transmission that you might see in a 4 Series, 5 Series, or even some of our 6 Series tractors, okay? Guys, once again, this tractor is roughly about 5 foot wide, okay? And roughly about 14 to 16 foot long with the 3-point down and the bucket out in front, okay? You see though that obviously, like I said, this has got the power reverser transmission. You can get this in a hydrostat transmission tractor. That's probably the most popular request that we get in this particular one, okay? That is still a 3 gear range. You have an A, B, and a C. A being the lowest, and then B being the mid working gear, C being your travel gear, okay? So those are some common things, all right? Besides that, what you see on this tractor, obviously you see that we can do a loader, okay? We have a couple different options on our loader series too, okay? This particular one today is equipped with the 300R loader. This is a quick disconnect loader, okay? So it's got it just like all my other tractors in my 1s, 2s, and even in some of my 4 Series videos, you'll see that this loader has its own stand. So when you go to take this off, it comes off very quick, very simple, very easy, and then you have your quick disconnect hoses that you just disconnect. You'll see an option out there as well that you might see is a 320R loader. I get that question quite a bit. It says, Zach, what's the difference between the 300 and the 320R loader? Well, the biggest thing is when you look at them side by side, they're almost the same, okay, as far as just physically seeing it. The 320R has got a little bit, it's a little heavier duty, and it's got a little bit more lift capacity. So sometimes, with a 33 horse, I might couple the 300R loader, okay? With the 39 or the 46, I might put that 320R loader, and once again, just kind of depends on what's relatively available with it as well, okay? Let's go here to the front of the loader. So you see that this is the John Deere carrier style bucket, okay? So just like on our 1s, 2s, the 3Es, the 3Ds, and our 4 Series tractor, and even our small 5E 50/50 Buckaroo package, this has got the standard John Deere carrier style, okay? So guys, remember it's got the 2 quick pins that are down at the bottom, okay? So you take those pins out, pop this bucket off. We can go with a set of pallet forks, maybe a snow blade. Guys, once again, I do a lot of third valve functions with hydraulics to the front, so you can run a root grapple or a grapple bucket. Those are some options, but once again, that does not come factory standard, okay? Those are things that are an add-on at the dealership at a particular price, okay? Stop in when you go to your local dealership. Stop in, ask your salesman about. You say, hey, I saw the video online. Zach was talking about a third valve function hydraulic up to the front of the loader. I want to have that. Maybe I've got some brush to clear at the property. That's what this is for, okay? Great tractor for clearing brush and just working once again around that large property, okay? Let's walk around. So once again, we went over what series of tractor this is. We went over the horsepower ranges. We went over that it's the R series. We went over the loader. We went over that you can also do a cab on this particular one that is an HVAC system. Okay, that's the only cab. It's the first cab in the smallest tractor that we now. You say, well, Zach, I thought there's cabs on the 1s and 2 series. There is, but that's only a heated cab. Okay, so let me repeat that. You can get a cab for the 1s and 2s, but that is only a heated cab. The 3R series is the first tractor that Deere makes that you can put an HVAC system cab on, okay? Now, we get a lot of customers that ask about a mower deck. You can't do a mower deck on the 3E and the 3D, but by golly, we can do it on the 3R, okay? So once again, and you can get that in any one of these horsepower ranges, all right? But here's the kicker. The only thing that you cannot put a mower deck on with the power reverser transmission. Okay, let me repeat that. You cannot do the mower deck with the power reverser transmission. You can only do it with a hydrostat, okay? Guys, that particular deck is a drive-over deck, just like on my 1s and 2 series, okay? It's very heavy duty. It's made out of 7-gauge steel, which is just like our commercial mowers. You can get that in a 60-inch, and you can get that in a 72, okay? 60 and 72-inch, unfortunately, they do not make a 54-inch particular deck for this particular model, okay? Guys, once again, this is a 540 PTO as well. That's at the mid and at the rear. It's got the selection ranges just like on my 1s and 2s, where you can run rear at the just singly rear, singly to the mid, or you can run mid and rear PTO at the same time. Okay. Overall, though, once again, just a very good, just one of the best tractors that we sell for that mid to large size property. I'll be honest, a lot of customers start out with some of the lower series, like the 1s or 2s, and then eventually upgrade to something like this. But like I say, maybe you have 20 acres, maybe 10 of it's for hay, and then you maintain 5 to 10 of it. You want to be able to have something with a mower deck, you want to be able to have something with a loader, and then you want to be able to put a garden in, middle of the summer. That's what this tractor's for. So once again, 5 to 6 foot implements, okay, because 5 is going to get it outside the track width of the tractor, okay. But otherwise, that, guys, 540 rear PTO, like I said, adjustable drawbar. This is a Cat 1 hitch, okay, so it also can be coupled with the Category 1 iMatch quick hitch, which I do recommend. That is not standard equipment, so you would have to go into your dealership, obviously add that onto it, okay. But 540 rear PTO, like I said, adjustable drawbar, hydrostat, got your power reversers. I think the last thing that I kind of want to go over why this and touch on is why it makes it the R series tractor. Okay, I want to. So first, right off the bat, you're going to see it's got a nice display here of just options and things that we can do. You can look between Obviously, just the selections on the dash. It'll read your PTO, it'll read RPM, it'll read just other certain variations that you want to know and see. One of the biggest things that we get talked about, and one of the biggest things that we get talked about is obviously, so right here, and you don't see where it has this particular, there should be some other buttons. If you go with the hydrostat model, okay, there's going to be a different control panel over here. With this one being that it's the power reverser, it does not have that control panel, okay? But if you end up getting one that does have the hydrostat transmission, you are going to see that it's got buttons over here. Those are some really valid questions to be able to know exactly what those buttons do. With this not being that particular one, stop into your dealership today, or if you do decide to end up buying one of these, stop into your dealership and ask what those are. Those are really simple and some things to kind of get misled on, but it's always good to go over those before you get them, okay? Lastly, guys, this tractor comes with a 2-year bumper-to-bumper warranty. It's got a 6-year powertrain warranty on, and that's powertrain hydraulic. That's strictly from Deere, and that is a transferable warranty. Okay, guys, the only way that, just like all my other videos, you got to get your tush in the cush. You got to stop by. You got to stop by your local dealership and get in there and take a look at these tractors to see if that's what's going to fit for you. Stop by your local dealership today. Take a look at it. Get in the seat. Get a test drive. Get to know your salesman. And once again, thanks for looking at Sign Stricker Novi.